Thank you for joining me today on my Ruthie Speaks chat on YouTube. Today, I have a message for young people, people in their 20s and 30s and 40s, even, because now is the time that you should be thinking about what you are going to do when you get to be in your 60s. If you want to keep working, that's good. But in the meantime, you should be thinking about something outside of a corporation, something outside of the government, a way of generating income and wealth without needing to get it from, say, Social Security, which could very well not exist in 30 to 40 years. But the sooner you start thinking about that and, planning on aging, the better off things could be in the future. And I know there's lots of distractions in the world today. There's so much stuff you want to do, and you may ask, so how am I supposed to prepare for the future if I don't have anything now? You got to create something. Create something, and then you keep building on it and building on it so that 20 years from now, you would have accumulated, something. Something so that you won't have to fall back on, something to fall back on beside the floor. That's what I should say. So it's important. And if you're young and single, you don't have any children, then you know you kind of got it good for now. It's always more difficult if there's more people involved in this situation. Like, I never had children, so I've always, been able to do what I want to do. I wish I had made some better financial decisions when I was younger. Yes, I do wish I made some better financial decisions. You get distracted, you get sidetracked. It's easy to get distracted. Nowadays you have so much stuff that's distractions. There's the cell phone, the number one thing. Everybody has a cell phone. You look at your cell phone and it makes you want things. It causes cravings. You see something, you feel like, oh, I got to have me one of those. And then you spend a considerable amount of time in hot pursuit of that item, whatever it is, a pair of shoes, a bag, some hair, nails, lashes, brow, anything that's trending. All of that is a waste of time, and it's a waste of money, it's a waste of energy, and it doesn't make sense, really. And it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's just trendy. And another thing young people should do is make sure you know who your real friends are, because people will pretend to be your friend and they're not your friend. You have to be able to, the word is discern. A lot of times I'll hear young girls together and they're laughing and carrying on and being all happy, but the laughter is phony. It's phony laugh, and I'm like, I couldn't be around that. So it's like, if somebody's phony laughing, what kind of friend do they make? I hear that a lot when around young people. It's like everybody wants to be accepted, everybody wants to be loved and accepted. That's one thing about being young. You do. Everybody wants to be loved and accepted. It's only after you've lived for some time, you've experienced some things, and you've gone through some heartache and hardship, do you understand that Everybody not gonna like you. Everybody not gonna love you. As a matter of fact, sometimes the people you think love you don't love you. Don't love you. Family and friends. Sometimes you'll be friends with somebody and you feel like you're gonna be friends with them forever. You're never gonna stop being friends, and you know. And then sometimes you drift apart from somebody and you don't know what happened. You don't know what happened to cause the drift. But yeah, so being truthful to yourself about who your real friends are, it's important, especially when you're young. And if you start to get into the habit of discerning who your true friends are, you'll be happier in life. That's for sure. Okay, I'm not going to keep this going too long, but thank you for listening.